From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
On the ground. Whips it across. One up, one down.
Batting second.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Got him. 2 away down.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Miles Michaelis. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Walker throws to second. Save!
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And Devers hits that one. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Turner now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swung on, belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and he's out. Adam Duvall at the plate.
The center fielder.
Zingy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Kicks and fires. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Boston, here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
Here's a 1-1.
Arenado.
Way out front for strike 2. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry, well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 1-0.
Leading off.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Tristan Casas. In the air, right field. Nootbaar on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Here's Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. Michaelis, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. O'Neill throws to second, and he's got a double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. O'Neill makes the grab, and there are two down. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking.
O'Neill makes the play, and that is that. No run. Back inside Fenway Park, there's Nolan Gorman.
The designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And here comes Tommy Edman. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on. Back here at the ballpark, here's Alex Verdugo.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
That one ripped. 1 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Rafael Devers.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And it's fouled away.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Turner
Designated
climbs
hitter,
in on that right side. Doubled his first time up.
Turner.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. And here it comes. And now 1-2.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the.
Now this one gets through. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just...
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 1-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And the pitch. The pitch. Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Arenado, the runner at third. Contreras over at second. O'Neill at first. 1 gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And a pitch. Check swing, went around. 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a pitch. Liner snagged at first.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo doubled in his first AB. That one hit to right. Nootbaar makes the play, and that will end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still tied, 1-1. Back here at Fenway, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. Caught him looking for the K. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Reese McGuire. And strike 2.
2-2.
Got him. And 1 gone. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Kike Hernandez.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the third out. Red Sox back here at Fenway, top of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Gets under it and pops it up. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton to the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Rafael Devers. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
So now Turner in on that right side. The 1-1. Laced to right center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter.
And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Runner leads away at second. Left field, way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Adam Duvall blasts one out. And they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
Pitching change here. Packing Naughton. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now Tristan Casas. Liner, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Good contact guy, good defender. The 1-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. First and second, one out. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to him. Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Now one missed. That one is absolutely belted. Verdugo raging back towards the wall. Looking up, and it hits the fence. Arroyo relay to third. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gordon. Manager out of the dugout now. New pitcher for the Red Sox, John Schreiber.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Well, gonna pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez.
The shortstop, Enrique Hernandez.
Hard hit to third. Zips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Justin Turner. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
To first, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. The count 2-1. And he pumps it a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with the lead.
And he's got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Redbirds down quiet. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. The wind to the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Adam Duvall hits one out. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now that's second baseman.
One down. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And at first, Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. And a 1-1. Edman. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Nolan Arenado. Kenley on here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here. Yeah, and one thing about Kenley, that cutter, just devastating. And it reminds me of Mariano Rivera, just how dominating that pitch can be.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever, and that's outside. Hit hard, that gets through.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Contreras at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and forget it. So he leaves the yard to left, and they're chipping away. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run.